Hi, welcome back to our channel as we journey through the scriptures, reading through the Bible one day at a time. Today our reading comes from the book of Proverbs, chapter 25 and 26. These are also the Proverbs of Solomon, which the man of Hezekiah, king of Judah, copied out. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. The heaven for height and the earth for depth, and the heart of kings is unsearchable. Take away the dross from the silver, and there shall come forth a vessel for the finer. Take away the wicked from before the king, and his throne shall be established in righteousness. Put not forth thyself in the presence of the king, and stand not in the place of great men. For better it is that it be said unto thee, Come up hither, than that thou shouldest be put lower in the presence of the prince whom thy eyes have seen. Go not forth hastily to strive, lest thou know not what to do in the end thereof. When thy neighbor have put thee to shame, debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself, and discover not a secret to another. Lest he that hears it put thee to shame, and thine infamy turn not away. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold and pictures of silver. And as an earring of gold and an ornament of fine gold, so is a wise reprover upon an obedient ear. As the cold of snow in the time of harvest, so is a faithful messenger to them that send him. For he refreshes the soul of his masters. Whoso boasts himself of a false gift is like clouds and winds without rain. By long forbearing is a prince persuaded, and a soft tongue breaks the bone. Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomited. Withdraw thy foot from thy neighbor's house, lest he be weary of thee, and so hate thee. A man that bears false witness against his neighbor is a maul, and a sword and a sharp arrow. Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth, and a foot out of joint. As he that takes away a garment in cold weather, and as vinegar upon iron, so is he that sings songs to a heavy heart. If thy enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat, and if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord shall reward thee. The north wind drives away rain, so does an angry countenance a backbiting tongue. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. As waters to a thirsty soul, so is good news from a far country. A righteous man falls down before the wicked is a righteous man falling down before the wicked is as a troubled fountain and a corrupt spring. It is not good to eat much honey. So for man to search their own glory is not glory. He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. As snow in summer and as rain in harvest, so honor is not seemly for a fool. As the bird by wandering, as the swallow by flying, so the courage causeless shall not come. A whip for the horse, a bridle for the ass, and a rod for the fool's back. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. He that sends a message by the hand of a fool cuts off the feet and drinks damage. The legs of the lame are not equal. So is a parable in the mouth of fools. As he that binds a stone in a sling, so is he that gives honor to a fool. As a thorn goes up into the hand of a drunkard, so is a parable in the mouth of a fool. The great God that formed all things both rewards the fool and rewards transgressors. As a dog returns to his vomit, so a fool returns to his folly. Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There is more hope of a fool than of him. The slothful man says, There is a lion in the way, a lion is in the street. As the door turns upon the hinges, so does the slothful upon his bed. The slothful hides his hand in his bosom. It grieves him to bring it again to his mouth. The sluggard is wiser in his own conceit than 7 men that can render a reason. He that passes by meddles with strife belongs not to him, and is like one that takes a dog by the ears. As a madman who casts firebrands, arrows, and death, so is the man that deceives his neighbor, and says, Am not I in sport? Where no wood is, there's the fire goes out. So where there is no talebearer, the strife cease. As coals are burning to as coals are to burning coals, and wood to fire, so is a contentious man to kindle strife. The words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. Burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd covered with silver dross. He that hates dissembles with his lips, and lays up deceit within him. When he speaks fair, believe him not. For there are seven abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. Whoso digs a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return unto him, upon him. A lying tongue hates those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth works ruin. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you for journeying further through the scriptures with us as we endeavor to read through the whole Bible one day at a time. The thought that we would like to leave with you simply says the Christian experience and doctrinal truths are tried daily to see if they will withstand the test. In facing his trial, the secret to Jesus' victory was rooted in truth and his commitment to a cause. Though, t- though tried, truth needs no defense. Truth will prevail. May the Lord bless you real good. May God's hand and his favor be upon you and your families. I thank you for joining me, and I pray that you have a blessed day. Three words we want to leave with you before we leave. Jesus loves you. God bless you.